Hello everyone, it is your boy Winster and I am back at it again with another video. Today we are doing a deck profile on the Adventure Synchron strategy. Recently, with the release of Dune, the strategy has had a lot of new support being released for it. Crimson Dragon, Synchro World, and everyone's talking about new Revolution Synchron. So we're going to be doing a deck profile. That way I could show you guys what I've been cooking. Hopefully I can help you with your guys' deck. Before we jump into today's video, guys, I want to say a couple things. Please excuse my voice. It's a little raspy and it hurts a little bit. I recently came back from EVO 2023, so I did a lot of yelling, had to support the homies. You guys know the vibes, so please excuse me. Also, please be sure to turn on the notification. Please be sure to subscribe, help support the channel. We're almost at 1,000 subs, and I appreciate everyone who has, or anyone who is just simply watching the video. But let's go ahead and jump right into today's video, guys. I'm really excited to show you what I have been working on. Jumping right into the deck profile, guys. As I'm showing the cards, I'm going to go ahead and explain why I play that number of cards. Also go over some tech cards that are not in the deck but are great candidates to consider concerning today's format. So let's jump right into it. So starting us off, the best normal summon in this deck, I play the 3 copies of Reborn Tengu. This card is absolutely insane in this deck. Use this Jet Synchron to go into your Junk Speeder. Use this and level 1 Revolution Synchron, whose effect was activated, is now level 1 to go into Jet Speeder. The one time this can be a little bit of a hassle is if you don't have enough space to summon the Reborn Tengu after you activated and resolved the Junk Speeder, because it is a mandatory effect. Even if you don't have the copy in the deck, it is mandatory and will activate. Sometimes you just won't have enough space, and because you don't have enough space, Reborn Tengu would just go to the grave. But definitely a necessary card in my opinion. 3 of the new released Revolution Synchron. This card is absolutely insane in this deck. With the adventure package, you could go ahead and activate right, get the token, special summon the Wandering Griffin Rider, normal summon this, synchro for 10, so you get Barone, activate effect Engrave, becomes level 1, synchro with the token, go into Junk Speeder, and then start your plays, which is absolutely insane because then you would have protection with the Barone. The one thing, this can brick up your hand, so I definitely would probably play this at 2. I've been playing it at 3, it's been working for me, but there are some situations where I wish I didn't see this, or at least too many copies of it. I play the 3 copies of the Jet Synchron. This card is absolutely insane if you get it to the field without committing it using the normal summon. So if you open up right and Synchron Overtake, this card is absolutely insane. Its grave effect, absolutely insane. But it does suck when you open it and you have to waste the normal summon on it. I play 1 Assault Synchron, guys. This card is absolutely insane. However, playing multiple copies of it is inoptimal in my personal opinion. It does break up the hand. Let's say if you open this and full combo and you're going to want to summon it off of Junk Speeder, it doesn't really matter because it just summons itself. So playing multiple copies in my personal opinion is not necessary. So we do play the Stardust Synchron package. We play 2 Stardust Synchron. We play 1 Stardust Trail. And then we play 1 Stardust Illumination. This package is definitely the right ratio in my perfect honest opinion. Playing 3 of the Stardust Synchron is going to break up your hands even more so than 2 ever will. Playing 1, you need it for the combo, so you don't want to play less than 2. Stardust Trail is okay to open up. It does suck because again, you're either going to summon it off of Illumination or send it to the grave. But opening up Illumination by far the worst, because you're going to end up searching it off of the Stardust Synchron. So in reality, it's just kind of a brick, but you do need to play it. Some crazy cards, guys. We play the 3 copies of Tuning. This card is absolutely busted in this deck. It searches anything that you need and could potentially be a 1-card combo, because if you activate this and then mill the Water Enchantress, then you could just activate Water Enchantress effect, search the right, and then you're gonna pop off King. And of course, we play the triple copies of the Synchro Overtake. This card is absolutely insane, guys. Allows you to get Jet Synchron without committing the normal summon. On top of that, great Ash bait. If you have multiple cards and you're trying to bait that Ash, this is definitely the card to do so. Definitely a card that you need to be playing. One card I will also recommend is 1-for-1 It does suck sometimes that you have to discard a monster in order to activate the effect. However, 1-for-1, definitely a great card to use in this deck because it also gets your Synchron out. The adventure package is standard, guys. We play, of course, the triple copies of the Water Enchantress, and then we play the Wandering Griffin Rider. We play the triple copies of Rite of Aramasir, again, standard adventure package. We play 1 Faithful Adventure. We play 1 Dracoback. And then we play 1 Foolish Burial. The last 30 cards that I showed you guys are engine cards. I am playing a total of 43 cards, so I have 13 more cards, all consisting of hand traps and power spells, again, that you do not have to play. You could change these with whatever power spells or whatever hand traps that you'd like. Before we get into that, I also wanted to say one card that you can play is the new card, Synchro World. It's a common in the new set Dune. Definitely not needed. The reason I'm not playing it because it could break up your hands. This deck already struggles with that. It can be searched off of the new Synchro Crimson Dragon, but it is something that you can play. You don't have to. 13 non-engine cards. Starting us off is triple copies of Nibiru. I wanted to play the most impactful guys. Nibiru is so strong in the current format, even with Kashtira being the most dominant deck. Mandium right behind. This deck, this card is phenomenal in a lot of great matchups, and if you don't need it, you could just side it out. I played 3 copies of the Drolin Lockbird. Again, wanted the most impactful. A lot of decks these days could play through a single Imperm, Effect Veiler, or Ash, or they could play through all 3. But if you droll them on their first search, a lot of the decks just cannot play through that. So definitely a good addition to the deck. So I play 3 copies of Book of Moon. This card is phenomenal in the current format. Definitely gets over problematic cards like Arise Heart. Kashtira is still very, very popular and very, very strong in the format. Gets over a lot of other problematic cards. You don't even have to play this at 3, but I definitely recommend playing the card, even if it's at 2. I play 2 copies of Triple Tactics Talents, and then I play the 1 Thrust. This ratio is absolutely insane, guys. If you have Thrust, you're going to be able to search off, obviously, the talents. You're going to be able to search the Synchron Overtake. You're going to be able to search the Tuning. You're going to be able to search Illumination. You're going to be able to search Rite of Aramasir. You are going to be able to search Foolish Burial. Absolutely insane. Let's say that you get Ashed, right, and you have the Thrust, and you still have full combo, but you want to rip out the Nibiru in your opponent's hand or whichever other interruption that they have. You're going to search the talents, activate talents, and rip another card, and you get that hand knowledge, everything that everyone yearns for. But definitely need to place these 3 cards in your deck. And then my last card, my 43rd card, is Called by the Grave. Onto the extra deck, I play the 1 Junk Speeder, guys. This card, absolutely insane in this deck. You special summon as many as you can Synchrons with different levels. That is the one downside. You use Reborn Tengu to synchro into the Junk Speeder. You're not going to have space for that last, Reborn Tengu, because change resolve backwards. And again, Reborn Tengu is a mandatory, so most of the time it's just going to go to the graveyard. But if you manage to have enough space and you still keep that Reborn Tengu, absolutely insane. I play the 1 TG Hyper Librarian, another mandatory effect, which is crazy. You don't really see a lot of those in decks these days, but this gives you so much card advantage. You play the Junk Warrior for the Synchron Overtake. You play the 1 Excel Synchron, absolutely insane. You could quick synchro on your opponent's turn with this card. You send whatever Synchron monster and it gains that many levels or decreased by that many levels. We got the 1 Tri-Age Master. This could be swapped out for any level 6. Honestly, you just need a level 6 in the deck, in the extra deck. I play the 1 Black Rose Dragon. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this is a flex spot. You can play whatever you want, but I play it because it's a classic card. It's a secret print. Picked it up at the local card shop for super cheap. There's literally nothing wrong with this card. The card's amazing, but again, flex spot. And then I play Excel Synchron Stardust Dragon. This card, absolutely insane in the deck. It is mandatory to play. Works so well with Stardust Synchron. Works so well with Stardust Trail. There's just so much value in this card. And then I play a Psy-Frame Omega. I definitely think that this is a flex spot, but like I said earlier, if you go full combo, this is what you could synchro into and rip a third card out. And if you get Bestial Despater, you could rip a fourth card out. It's just absolutely insane that you could do that on your first turn, guys. And then we play the one Stardust Dragon. Reason we play it is because of the Excel Stardust. And then we play the Chaos Angel, such a broken card, and it just works so perfectly with the deck. And then we play the one Despater, guys, and you're probably asking yourself, Eric, you don't have any dragons, you need a dragon to go into this. Well, just so that you know, Stardust Trails effect, when you synchro summon into a warrior, a Synchron monster, it leaves a token, which is a dragon. That's what you would use to go into this with Excel Synchron. Of course, we play probably the best level 10 Barone. And then I play the Crimson Dragon. It is needed to go into the Calamity Lock because we are playing the Calamity Lock. Card's insane. And then I am playing the Lulu Lilith. This is mostly for the Calamity Lock. This is a Crimson Dragon target. And I am playing the Hot Red Dragon Archfiend King Calamities, guys. This card, absolutely insane if you've never read it, guys. But basically, it locks your opponent from activating any kind of card they can only set or normal summon, which is insane. And it can be responded to either, guys. Now I am going to get started with the side deck. I play triple copies of Cosmic Cyclone. This card is necessary in today's format. Labyrinth is still such a huge threat. Definitely need to play back row removal. I play the one Harpies that can be searched off of Triple Thrust. Going second cards, I play the one Dino Wrestler Pankratops, and then I play the one Gamma Seal. More going second cards, I play triple copies of Dark Ruler No More. Of course, you have to play the 3 copies of Evenly Matched. Last 3 cards in the side deck, I play a Bestial package. I play Druisworm, Baldrake, Magnemite. I do think the most impactful are Druisworm and Baldrake. Druisworm, you could use it as Synchro Material and activates effect. Baldrake, you could also use its effect and banish whatever your opponent summons. Magnemite, I think it's the less useful in this deck, which is crazy to think. Magnemite can recycle a couple of cards. It can recycle back the Crimson. It can recycle back the Despater, the Stardust, the Excel Stardust, the Black Rose. There's a lot of cards you can recycle, but realistically, that's all you really can do with Magnemite. So I think probably the weaker of the 3. That brings us to the end of the deck profile, guys. I have been having crazy amounts of fun with this deck. Shout out to all my friends who helped me play test. Really saw and opened my eyes to some of the cards that you don't need to play in the deck. But I want to get your guys' opinion. What do you guys think of the deck profile? What do you guys think of Adventure Synchron? Is it a viable format? Or is it a viable deck in the current format? Is it a rogue strategy? Let me know of your thoughts, comments, concerns down below in the comment section, guys. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully I was able to help you out. And I will check you guys on the next one. My name is Winster. Thank you for checking out today's video. Please be sure to subscribe. And you guys have a good rest of your day.